Survivors of sexual abuse often carry their trauma in silence for years, even decades. For many, the idea of coming forward and seeking justice feels overwhelming, and for far too long, the law did little to recognize how deeply these crimes affect victims. But Texas has made significant changes to its civil statute of limitations for sexual abuse claims, giving survivors more time to take legal action. However, these laws are complex, and understanding them is crucial for those who want to seek justice. A statute of limitations is a legal deadline for filing a lawsuit. In the case of sexual abuse, it dictates how long a survivor has to pursue a civil claim against their abuser or the institutions that failed to protect them. These laws exist to ensure cases are brought while evidence is still available and to provide legal clarity for all parties. But when it comes to sexual abuse, traditional statutes of limitations have often failed victims. Many survivors do not disclose their abuse right away, sometimes due to fear, shame, or even repressed memories. By the time they are ready to take action, the legal window may have already closed. In Texas, the statute of limitations for civil sexual abuse claims depends on the victim's age at the time of the abuse. For survivors who were minors when they were harmed, the law allows them to file a lawsuit until they reach the age of 48, that is 30 years after their 18th birthday. This extended deadline applies to cases involving sexual abuse, aggravated sexual assault, continuous sexual abuse, trafficking, and the compelling of prostitution of a minor. For adult victims of sexual assault, the statute of limitations is much shorter, only 5 years from the date of the incident. This means that if an adult survivor does not take legal action within that time, they may lose their right to pursue compensation in civil court. In 2019, Texas lawmakers recognized the need for change and passed House Bill 3809, extending the statute of limitations for child sexual abuse survivors. Previously, victims had only until their 33rd birthday to file a claim. Now they have until age 48. But this change was not made retroactive. That means if a claim had already expired under the old law, the new extension does not revive it. For survivors whose claims were still valid when the law changed, the new deadline applies, giving them additional years to seek justice. Determining whether a claim is still valid depends on when the abuse occurred and when the statute of limitations was extended. In some cases, survivors may believe their legal options have run out when they have not. That is why it is critical to speak with an experienced attorney who understands the complexities of these laws. At Varghese Summersett, we know that coming forward with a civil claim is a difficult and deeply personal decision. We believe every survivor deserves the opportunity to hold their abuser and any institution that allowed the abuse to happen accountable. If you are considering legal action, do not wait. Even though Texas has extended the timeline for filing claims, evidence becomes harder to gather as time passes. If you or a loved one needs guidance on a civil sexual abuse claim, our attorneys are here to help. We can discuss your options and explain how the law applies to your case. Call us at 817-203-2220 or visit versestexas.com. You are not alone, and you do not have to navigate this process by yourself.